Will be starting shortly. The show will be starting shortly. show will be starting shortly.
Let's get this show started. Are you ready?
Hey, welcome to another episode of Ziggy Talks. I'm your host, Ziggy. Welcome back to another Monday episode. Thank you guys so much for tuning in with me here. This is Ziggy Talks. I am your host, Ziggy. We are back to another leggy-ass video. That's what happens. Oh well, it happens. You're not supposed to swear in like the first, I think, like 5 minutes of a podcast and stuff like that. You can get in trouble for it. But guess what? I put a timer before all my videos, so it's just 10-minute timer. And guess what? I can swear all the fuck I want to. Probably not age appropriate right now. It's Monday, man. Salute to everybody out there in the town of Cleveland, Ohio, wherever you guys are tuning in from. Thank you guys so much for being here. Please make sure you guys are subscribing, and sharing this podcast so I can get out there. Other people can get in, tune in, watch me, and tell me what they think. If you guys want to be a sponsor of this video or this podcast, or just want to reach out to me with any tips, tricks, or anything, reach out to ziggytalks216@gmail.com. Again, that's ziggytalks216@gmail.com. That's at the bottom of the screen. Thank you guys again for so much for tuning in. It's Monday. I'm here. I know I missed last Monday, but hey, we're back in the routine of things. A couple things to talk about today. Nothing too special. Just another random Monday. Didn't do anything really over the weekend at all, except for just relax, hang out with my son, and do the regular thing of just, we went outside. We played with the hose for a little bit and had some water balloon fight. And he played with all his toys that he got from the weekend prior, his birthday weekend. And so, that's what we did. It seems like it's clearing up a little bit. It's not as leggy. I think when I first start the episodes and stuff like that, I think that's where most of the leg is starting, because I have to upload the videos to the streaming things. Plus, I'm streaming to 3 different platforms. And I think uploading 3 videos in my queue at once kind of makes it a little more laggy. So that's why I always have laggy during the intros. I am still working on getting the Wi-Fi hooked up into my studio room. That way I can make these pretty much seamless. I feel like it's going to make a huge difference as far as my streaming quality goes. If you guys do want, you guys can comment at all the streams, all the socials that all the platforms that I'm currently running on, which is Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. You can find all those at Ziggy Talks at Facebook, Ziggy Talks at YouTube, and Ziggy Talks on Twitch. And find me at all 3 of those. You can comment on any one of those platforms. I will get those in live time. So if you guys do want to reach out to me, just have a conversation, say what's up. Let me know you guys are here watching. I appreciate it. It's always nice to hear from you guys, and it's nice being here. I enjoy doing this. It's been fun. Friday's episode was a hoot. Having my son on and taste testing all those candies. Still got some left over, actually. Still got a couple things left over. Most of it got eaten, thrown away. Cleanup was a pain in the ass, because that soda that I had when I opened it, it's one of those Chinese sodas. So it's got that little marble on the top of it, and you have to use a thing, and you have to bash it basically in, which I don't understand why they do that with carbonated drinks, because it seems like every time you would have that issue of it just splashing everywhere. So it was all over my computer, all over the desk, everything, so I had to wipe everything down after that episode. And yeah, but we're back. We're here. Let me change this camera view up. Get into it. Get into what today's episode is all about. Do I know what today's episode's about? No, I don't. We're here. We're keeping it, and we'll figure it out as we go, because that's the way we gotta do it. That's right. Thank you guys again, but please make sure you guys are subscribing, and sharing these podcasts, because that's the only way my name gets out there, and that makes more people reach out and get into this. I am enjoying the fact that I have been on Twitch. Let me turn this down a little bit. Seems to be pretty loud. I am enjoying being on Twitch because of the fact that I seem to get more random people stopping in or dropping in. Got a couple people from there hit me up saying what's up, stuff like that. So that's a good outlet right there. Unfortunately, my videos do not stay on Twitch, so if you want to watch any previous episodes, I think we're on episode 16 right now. So if you want to watch any episodes from my past, you can either go to the Facebook account or go straight to the YouTube, which is the main channel for Ziggy Talks, and reach out to me there or watch those old videos, comment on those videos. I see those comments come in too. What do I want to talk about today? Talk about my son. I miss him. It sucks co-parenting. It's good to have a little bit of me time, but as far as like a parent goes, I'd rather have that time with my son. So like having him every weekend is great, and I love having him every weekend because those are my off days anyways. So it's nice to be able to spend as much time as possible. But during the week, there's just some days that I'm just lounging around and I'm like, it'd be nice to have my kid around here. So, co-parenting has its perks, but it also has its downfalls, which, not having my kid around whenever I want to see him kind of sucks a little bit. I just enjoy seeing his face and enjoy playing with him. So, it sucks a little bit, but we get through it. We make the best of it. Also want to talk about I don't know. I guess we can talk about touchy things. We can talk about some personal things, touchy subjects today. So let's get into that. So I want to talk about relationships when you get older in life compared to when you were in high school and stuff like that. Because I noticed, when I was in high school, I had a lot of friends and I had a lot of things. I was always constantly doing something or just out and about. And I always had somebody to reach out to, somebody to hang out with, because somebody was always usually free at the time. Now everybody's got kids, everybody's got, families, jobs, things to take care of at their houses and stuff like that. So it's a lot harder for people to reach out and, have that free time available when you have that free time available to get together. It's really nice when you guys can work together to make a schedule, at least to hang out or make plans to see each other or make just, random visits here and there. But sometimes that doesn't always happen. And you got to realize your well-worth too. You can't just sit out there and keep reaching out to people and waiting for somebody to come into your life on your time or when it's convenient to them. It's got to be pretty much equal, just like a relationship. You got to make those work, and you got to give and take from both sides of it and not just one side. So if you feel like you're ever in a situationship with even a friend, relationship, anything like that, sometimes it's best to say goodbye. Doesn't mean that you have to put your whole life on pause or, just forget about people in general. It's just, make time when that time comes available for both of you. So sometimes you won't see the same friends that you've seen, once a week at least, and then you go down to seeing them maybe once a month or once every few weeks, or then it turns into a couple months, then it turns into 3 months, and then it just gradually just dissipates to where you're just acquaintances. Basically, you guys run into each other at a gathering that somebody comes up with, like a birthday party of somebody you used to know back in high school, or somebody passes away or anything like that. That's what I seem to have fallen into in my life. I've seen a lot of friends that I supported, growing up, different friends in bands, friends in certain companies, doing things that they wanted to do. And I'm always a supportive person. I always give everybody the benefit of the doubt. I always want to see everybody succeed. I don't want to see anybody fail in life. So sometimes you got to take a step back and be a little selfish. When you're putting all that effort and, motivation out there for other people, and you're giving them all the highlights of their life, sometimes if you're not getting that in return, you got to just take a step back and reevaluate your life and make things better for yourself. find that happy place in yourself. And sometimes it's not with the friends that you used to have or the friends that you have at this current moment in time. Sometimes you got to take a step back and just realize, hey, I'm going to work on myself. I'm going to do this today. I'm going to go and, pick up a new project or do something new to support myself. And, it'll all fall into place. Sometimes you'll get that support from people when they find out that, you're doing something like this podcast right here. I get friends reaching out. Got a couple of people that reached out to me last week that says, oh man, you're doing a podcast? I just watched an episode. And, I went back and watched a few of them. It's pretty good. I mean, there's definitely some downfalls to this podcast. I don't have, a niche yet or rhyme or reasons or where I'm going anywhere right now. But, I'm still making it work. I'm still trying to find a place for me, doing little things here and there and finding what works. I enjoy doing that snack taste testing from around the world thing. I thought that was pretty cool. And to have my son on every once in a while, that's always fun. Because I have him on, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And, obviously if I'm doing a Friday episode and I don't want to take away from time for my son, I'll go back, I'll have him on the episode. Because I like doing little fun things like that. And that, leaves him to do fun things too and enjoy being on here with me and stuff. So, you got to make everything work for you. I'm still looking for, people to support me, do things that will help me in the long run. And I did set up today Cash App for Ziggy Talks. If you guys ever want to if you guys want to donate to the channel, like I said, I'm trying to rewire the house to get the Wi-Fi or the modem put into my studio so I can get easier streaming. And I think that cost a little over $100. So, it's little things like that. I put a lot of money into doing this podcast with the streaming service. It costs $25 a month to do that. Running lines, the equipment I bought, everything like that costs money. And I'm not making money from this. I'm doing this as a hobby right now, and I'm doing it as something because I enjoy doing stuff like this. And, eventually if it gets to the point where I am starting to make money and it turns into something where I have followers and subscribers and views that are outrageous and I'm starting to make money off of it, I can put more money into it. So I'd like to do fun things, have different guests in here that are, I want to have local artists and all that stuff too. So, if you guys know anybody that is looking to be on a podcast or just wants to support a channel that's up and coming, have them reach out to me at ziggytalks216@gmail.com. Or if you want to, donate a little bit here and there to the channel, you can Cash App at Ziggy Talks. Everything is appreciated by everybody that's supported me thus far. Everybody that's reached out and gave me good criticism, supportive of me doing this and, liking what's going on so far, liking the setup and everything like that. Just a little bit of positive feedback here and there. I appreciate that so much, and it means a lot to me that everybody that has reached out and supported me thus far, I appreciate every single one of you, and thank you very much for that. With that being said, I'll actually keep that up there for a second. Let's go and talk about the sponsor. I always love the sponsor. That's 7686 Design. That's right. 7686 Designs. You can go to facebook.com/7686 Designs to look at all the new products coming up. Everything that's there. If you have custom orders, say you have a band and you're looking for merchandise for your band, you have a podcast, you want to get merchandise for your podcast. If you want merchandise for anything, or you have a league or anything like that, bowling leagues, go check it out, facebook.com/7686 Designs. You can also reach out with any custom orders or questions about the company at 7686designs@gmail.com. You can also go to, let me see where it is. I know I got it here. Banners. You can go to www.ebay.com/USR/hazelblue, HAZELBLUE. And that is the eBay account, also with 7686 Designs, where you can check out all the things that she has made. It's amazing. It's very detailed stuff. I recommend you guys go check it out, show some love, reach out, go like this Facebook page, subscribe, and share that Facebook page. She made me a cool shirt. She made me this cool shirt. She made me this tumbler. I have another tumbler for 7686 Designs. I have a Ziggy Talks shirt with that logo. You also see that logo on the license plate that I have at the front of my desk right there, right down there. So yeah, go show some love and support. Go to 7686 Designs at facebook.com or reach out to them at 7686designs@gmail.com, or go to the email page at hazelblue, USR/hazelblue at eBay for all that. With that being said, I'm gonna show you a little commercial that I made. Not really a commercial, just some products. So here you go. You guys check this out. That's right, that's 7686 Designs. Make sure you guys go check them out, their Facebook page, Facebook/7686 Designs, or reach out to us personally at 7686designs@gmail.com. Great products, great designs. We can make a design for you. We can also do custom designs, anything you need. Tote bags, shirts, tumblers, you name it, we can probably do it. If we can print on it, we will make it. So what's going on with this week? I want to tell you, over the weekend, I don't know what happened. I woke up on Sunday with a pinched nerve in my neck on my right side, and today it just seems to be getting worse. The pinched nerve is absolutely just gave me a migraine today. To the point where I almost thought I wasn't even going to do a podcast today because I just didn't want to sit there. I wanted to lay down, rest my head. I think it might be because of the pillow I have. It might be the mattress that I have. I have one of those. It's an expensive mattress, but it's like one of those really thick memory foam ones where it's very stiff bed. So, laying on that every night, you pretty much do an indent after a while. But with the pillows I have like 5 or 6 different pillows on my bed, and I even got a couple memory foam pillows and things like that to try. I have a elevation pillow, like a wedge pillow or whatever too. Sorry, I know you guys can hear my dog barking in the background. Apologize for it. It's just what happens sometimes. Yeah, I have a wedge pillow. I have like a memory foam pillow that has like these inlays where you can put your air on it, where like it's supposed to cool you, but it's got like a little hole for the air and stuff like that. And then it also has like a little nub that you can put your arms around so you can lay in different positions. It's supposed to be good for your neck, good for your posture, but I can't seem to find anything that's working for me. Wedge pillow is really nice for the couch. I have it on the couch, and that is where I put it. I put it right on the arm of the couch, and I lean on it, and it gives me a little elevation when I'm leaning back, so I'm not laying straight down and getting lazy. Keeps me a little more propped up, which I really like. So with those and the mattress that I have and the pillows I have, I don't know. I woke up Sunday with a pinched nerve. Couldn't even really lift my arm more than that. It's getting a little better today, but like I said, I got a migraine all day today pretty much. I couldn't walk around, couldn't move my neck too much. Like, it hurts to do it that way. No problem too much this way, except for like when I get close to my shoulder, get close to this shoulder, you get a little pulling sensation in the back of my neck here. But that could have also been from when I went to Urban Air. I was going into that play place, which is made for kids, but apparently if your kid only reaches a certain height, adults have to go with them. And I don't have the body that I used to in my early 30s or even 20s. And so when you go in there, you have to pretty much bend over the whole time. And I was going up, and I smacked like the top of my head as I was walking into a little square cube part of it. It has railings boxed out of all of it. And I pretty much walked right up, and like it compressed my whole head down. And I think that might be where it might be coming from, which is weird that it's a week later, because that was not this past Sunday, but the Sunday before that when I did that. So I don't know. It feels like it's getting better as far as like maneuverability goes, but yesterday was absolutely horrible. Today was not good with my headache, and I don't know. And then Thursday and Friday, I had this weird pain in my eye, the same side too. So it was like a weird pressure pain right behind my eye. It felt like, I don't know, I felt like I had something behind my eyeball, which I probably do. Who knows? I might have a hair behind there. It might be growing into my skull. I don't know. But, I digress, and it is what it is. Getting through the week. What else did I want to talk about? I do have a website that I was looking at that I got over the weekend, which talks about national days. So basically you have like Earth Day and, weird donut days, coffee days, stuff like that. And I was trying to look at it while I was setting up today, and I couldn't find the page. It wasn't letting me log in correctly to find out what the national day is today. But there's like 20 every single day, and it's from around the world. I think today, I seen something about remembrance for people that lost their lives to terrorism. Might be today. So, there's that. There's national days for literally every day of the year. It's pretty much got something to commemorate or to celebrate nowadays, especially in America. We celebrate anything that we can drink or have a party or have some kind of get-together. We do it. We do it, and we do it great. Every year we have St. Paddy's Day. That's always a blast. We have Oktoberfest. And these are all other countries that don't even celebrate these days, but we do it in America. I mean, I know in Germany there is an Oktoberfest, but I still think that America's Oktoberfest is probably bigger than even in Germany. And I'm pretty positive that St. Paddy's Day is not celebrated in Ireland. Am I saying that correctly? I don't know. Yeah, because Ireland, yeah. So it's Ireland and then Scottish. So that is one thing that I cannot get over, is the fact that every time I go and celebrate a St. Paddy's Day, the amount of people I see in those damn dresses, and those are Scottish. The Scottish kilts. So I don't believe, here, let me look this up because I don't want to sound stupid, but I'm going to do that anyways because that's just how I am. But I'm pretty positive that kilts have nothing to do. Okay. Okay. So, originating in Scottish Highland dress for men, recorded in the 16th century as the Great Kilt, a full-length garment. Upper half could be something. But the answer, are kilts Irish? The answer to that is a resounding yes. There is some disagreement about when they became popular, but kilts are definitely part of Ireland's culture. All right, so because I remember a few years back that there was a couple people that were out during the St. Paddy's Day festivities, and they were yelling at everybody that had kilts on that's not an Irish thing, that was just Scottish. So clearly they were wrong, and clearly I was wrong also, because I thought so too. I remember seeing the kilt games, which is where they throw the logs and they do hay throws and stuff like that. Much like the cowboy games that we have here is pretty much the same thing as they have in Scotland. They do a whole bunch of like farm games and stuff like that, and tossing of stuff. But you know, it is what it is. I guess Irish and Scotland work together, and they all wear kilts now. See, we learned something new. Oh yeah, I don't know if you guys remember on Friday's episode, I did put this on here. So what this is supposed to be a crystal, like a grow-it-yourself crystals. And so I did this Friday when I got home, and you can't see it, but nothing happened. Nothing has been growing on it yet. It seems like it's just a little more fuzzy, maybe. Like I'm trying to, hold on. It's weird because I have my lights set up a certain way, but it doesn't look like it's growing really at all. Like it looks a little more fuzzy than it was when I put it in there, I guess. It's supposed to glow in the dark and stuff, and I feel like when my son comes back over, he's going to be very disappointed that he didn't get a crystal, which sucks a little bit, but you know, it is what it is. I'll buy him a new one. It was cool. It seems like a cool idea, but if I buy another one and it doesn't work, I'm going to be very disappointed. So I'll probably get that this week and set it up for him so he has a crystal when he comes back, because he was really looking forward to that. Another thing that we did yesterday, I believe, was yesterday Sunday? Yeah, yesterday. We made brownies together. I actually, for the first time, baked with my son. He got to pour all the ingredients in. He got to stir everything up. He got to do everything. He did it all pretty much himself, except for anything with the oven, involving the oven, or finishing what stirring needed to be done. He gets sidetracked pretty easily. So you know, he went in and he poured all the ingredients in, the wet ingredients into the dry ingredients, started stirring it, and then he's like, I think it's done. And there was probably still more than half of the bowl of just dry ingredients, powder and stuff like that. So, but we did make cool brownies. They came out really good. We put it in a 9x13 pan, so they were really thin brownies. And I thought they might come out a little thicker than they did, but I put marshmallows in half of it and walnuts on the other half. And then I had a strawberry icing and a cream cheese icing that I put the other halfway. So half of it was strawberry and walnut, the other half was cream cheese with strawberry and walnut, or with marshmallow and walnut. So, but they came out really good. They were just, I might have put a little too much icing on the brownies. So they're a little sweeter than they should be, and you can't just eat them, like you can't cut them out because they're so moist. Sorry if that's a trigger word. My bad. I know people don't like that word. So you can't cut them out and like eat them and hold in your hand like a regular brownie, because I'm not a baker. I have worked at a bakery before, and I'm really good at baking breads and scones and stuff like that. But as far as like cakes and brownies go, I'm not that person. I'm not a person that can do cakes and brownies. Might be able to do pies. I'm not a huge fan of pies, but probably cook a pie. But I don't, just cakes and brownies just don't make sense to me. I put all the ingredients in, I cook it exactly how the recipe says to cook it, and it comes out, and they never cut out easily. And, even after letting them stand for, I think I let it sit for like a half hour, 45 minutes before I even put the icing on, and cutting it after that just still was mushy. I mean, they're great because they're really moist, and they're almost like just above undercooked. So they're cooked, but they're like the perfect amount. Like when you get the fresh soft cookie out of a pan, and where it's like still a little bit gooey, but like cooked gooey, where it's got texture all the way through it. It's not liquid at all, and it's like really cakey, almost spongy. It's spongy, that's the word. So it comes out like that, which is really good, but it's a little messy. You can't make a good presenting plate of brownie and like cut a square out and put it on a plate and make it look cool. No, but you can put it on there like a like dirt pudding, and or just dirt. It looks pretty much like dirt with strawberry icing and white and pink icing on it, which my son absolutely, like I said, his favorite color is pink, so he loves the color pink. So anything I do, I always incorporate pink in it because he absolutely loves it. It's a fun time. But like I said, the brownies were absolutely delicious. You just couldn't make them look presentable, which now I have to eat all of them because my son's no longer here. He ate a little bit. My mom tried them and said they were too rich for her. So now I have a 9x13 pan that is still more than halfway full of brownies to eat myself. So if anybody wants brownies, it's not going to look great, but you can have brownies. What else? I'm probably going to do a shorter episode today, obviously, because it's just Monday. I didn't do anything over the weekend. I don't have anything planned for this week. I had a conversation with somebody today, not going to name any names, about just everything going on in my life and just how I plan my life to go from this day forward, and what I'm doing to better myself and do things for myself, and not depending on anybody anymore. So I am, besides this podcast, obviously with this podcast, I have to depend on you guys. So that's why you guys got to like, subscribe, and share. You guys got to do that so I can get bigger, so I can tell more people to like, subscribe, and share. But with that being said, so I had a conversation because it just felt like I was asking, it almost felt like I was a burden because of the fact that, I thought things were supposed to happen at a certain time. Plans were made to do things and to have them on, and it just fell through, 3 different times. I'm at episode 16, and for that to happen 3 different times where I come on and I had expectations of running a show a certain way, to not having that episode planned out, which is pretty much all my episodes right now. Except for Friday's episode. I had that one planned out, and it ran pretty smoothly, and I enjoyed it. Which I'm going to try to do more things like that, and Friday podcasts are going to be pretty cool. I think we can do more things like that. Like I said, if you guys ever want to, you guys can always, you guys want to show some love, show some support, you guys always do some donations if you would like. Ziggy Talks, Cash App. What else? Oh, Ingenuity Festival. It is coming up, I believe. I want to say it's next month. I have it in my calendar. Let me go check that out. Yeah. Next month. Starts the 22nd, ends the 24th. That is in Cleveland, Ohio. I don't think they have a destination yet, but you guys should go check it out. IngenuityCleveland.org. It's great. It's an art exhibit. It has musicians all weekend. Art exhibits. It's great for the fun for the whole family. I do recommend getting your passes for the whole weekend. I believe it's like $25 or $30 for the whole weekend, which is absolutely a steal. You can go there. If they were open for a full week, you can go there every single day and find something new, a new little corner with a different art exhibit, a lot of interactive things, a lot of bands going there, a lot of things that I think everybody would enjoy. So if you guys do live around the Cleveland area and you guys want to see me, I will be there. You guys can always check out the IngenuityCleveland.org. Go there. Not sponsored. I do have an email out to them trying to do a live podcast at the Ingenuity Festival. I'd like to do it on a Friday. But we'll see. I don't know. I haven't heard it back from them. It would be nice if I am able to, but still, either way, I will be there because it's always a great time. I go every single year. All the artists, all the bands, all the vendors that they have there. They have a whole bunch of local artists, people that do prints, people that do art, people that sell art, people that sell different oddities and stuff like that. So go check it out, IngenuityCleveland.org. Amazing stuff there. Interactive exhibits, like I said. I think last year they had a whole fire exhibit with like industrial machines and stuff. They also had I don't know what it's called, which really sucks because I hear it all the time, and it's a pretty common name. It's the thing with the electricity and the ball on the top, like a rod with a ball on the top, and they make music and stuff like that. They had that there, which, how can I never remember it? It's always on the tip of my tongue too. I don't know. Either way, go check it out. IngenuityCleveland.org gives more details where the location will be. Most likely somewhere in downtown Cleveland in some kind of warehouse district. They've had it by the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They've had it underneath the Blue Bridge, which is the Detroit Bridge in Cleveland. They've had it at a warehouse district that was an abandoned warehouse district last year. So not 100% sure. I do know that they are opening that Detroit Bridge back up, the underneath walkway. If you guys ever had a chance to go underneath there, I promise you guys will absolutely love it. It's got this nice vintage, rustic look to it. It's very gothic feel down there. It's a little spooky, and it's also like very artistic and like rugged and just things I love about art. But they did it down there, and I heard that they were opening back up they were opening that passageway down there back up, which would be absolutely amazing if they do that. Hopefully they'll do another Ingenuity Festival there, because that was, I think, the second or third one I've ever went to, and absolutely probably my favorite one, except for last year. And the only reason last year was my favorite was because I got to take my son, and I took him every single day. Absolutely great time. So go check it out, IngenuityCleveland.org. What else? Let's talk about the sponsor again. 7686 Designs. I'm going to talk about them, and then I'm going to get out of here. go watch a movie, relax, try to get this crimp out of my neck. I do have one of those pillows that you like put your hands in the armholes. It's got like the circular thing, so I'm gonna sit down and rest, watch a movie. I was watching a movie today. I don't remember what it was called, but it was like something about a door, passage to the door, or something like that. And I was watching it at work, and I didn't finish it, so I'm gonna go finish that and put that thing on my shoulder and some icy hot, I think. But before I get out of here, I do want to talk about the sponsor, 7686 Designs. Make sure you go check them out. Go to facebook.com/7686designs. Or if you have any custom work that you want done yourself or any questions, go to 7686designs@gmail.com. Email us with any questions that you might have or orders that you might need or want. And with that being said, I'm going to close it out with the video I have for 7686 Design. Thank you guys so much for tuning in on this Monday episode of Ziggy Talks. I am your host, Ziggy. I always love you guys. I appreciate all your guys' support. Please make sure you guys are liking, commenting, subscribing to the channel. If you have any questions or you want to sponsor the video or you want to be on this podcast, still looking for a co-host, still looking for guests, reach out to me at ziggytalks216@gmail.com. Again, that's ziggytalks216@gmail.com. I'm going to keep that rolling at the bottom of the screen. If you want to make any donations, help the channel out, see me grow, help me with getting that Wi-Fi modem over here, put into my podcast room, you guys can make donations at Ziggy Talks at Cash App. Appreciate you guys again. Hope you guys have yourself a wonderful day, week. I will be back here Wednesday. Make sure you guys stand out in the crowd and be unique. I love you all. Thank you guys so much for coming out today. Have a good day, and I will see you Wednesday. Bye for now.
Stand out in a crowd and be unique. Bye for now.